can't live life in disguise. Cause bro, recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, Smith to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. One after, up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-1. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Able to find Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And it'll be Seahawks football. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 13. Mims with the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 42 yards on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. In on the tackle was Jonathan Cooper. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. Let's tip the cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 2-score game early. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Here's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
He finds his running back deep down the left side. Touchdown, Seattle! Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. Being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Smith to the air now. Completed to his running back. The ball is out. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Hits his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks blowing them out now, 34-zip. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 34. Got a man. Tanyan has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. And it's the Broncos. Looking at 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught. He found some space. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Looking for the back that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They'll throw again. Nix. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Ernest Jones with the pick. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Flush down now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Finds his man Gray. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Smith back to throw. He lets a heater go deep. Middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Nix. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep...
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. First throw for the backup now. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Wilson to throw again. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Once more, it's Wilson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A pickup of 7, and we've reached halftime in our contest. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Wilson now from the gun. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. He got it! Interception! Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Walker on 1st down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Smith. He finds fans. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the gun, Smith. On the move, headed right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, Smith. Completes this one to Gray. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route. And then exploiting the leverage is that ball.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Able to hit Tanyan, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. That finds Vele, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Wilson on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Broncos football as we enter the 4th of what's been a largely one-sided game. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just not going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Mims. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. After the pick, here's Wilson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. That's the rookie from Auburn. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for six.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10. Down 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. He lets one fly deep downfield. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And the Seahawks are set up well as they take over with some great field position. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running left, here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This is Walker on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks looking like they'll start this season with a win. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Handoff running left, Walker is in, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Kenneth Walker the touchdown, his 4th total score of the game. And it's off the mark, the kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he doesn't get very far on the return, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Escapes a defender. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
From the 24. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Staying with Walker. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing.